Okay. Hi everyone. So first lesson, what is business activity? Here we are going to understand the business activity, the nature of the business activities and everything first of all by using a case study. You can see in this case study, the Kandy cycle shop. I'll show you the case study first of all. In 2015, Taranga Pereira opened a second-hand bicycle shop in the city of Kandy in Sri Lanka. He had always wanted to run his own business because he wanted to be his own boss. So he worked for 12 years in the tea factory and saved 100,000. And Taranga had a passion for bicycles and spent a lot of his spare time as a hobby, restoring old bicycles and selling them to local people. The shop located in the Kandy back street had a small garage at the rear where he carried out repairs. And Taranga employed his younger brother as a shop assistant. You can see, when you're doing a business, it's better to take a help, no? And while he spent most of the time repairing, maintaining and restoring all bicycles. Before the shop was open, Taranga had to, he obtained 300,000 loan from the grandma, and he actually buy some tools and equipments and find suitable premises and refurbish the premises. Refurbish means like you have to repair it, you have to repaint it like that, and find a reliable supplier. The supply chain management is important. When you are doing this, some business organization, you have to find the regular supplier, and he spent some money for advertising as well. So after he worked hard, however, he has worked because in 2016, he actually made a profit of 9,900,600. He thought they might start a new bicycle selling business in the future, and he could get a bank loan for some stock. So right now he's only doing repair service and repairing bikes. And in future he want to sell the new bikes. Some of the customers wanted to spend money on the new items, right? Okay, they're asking the group discussion, why do you think Taranga opened a second-hand bicycle shop? Right. Do you have any idea why he started a second-hand bicycle shop? Because I
he
think
wanted to be his
income is income to increase his income.
yeah. You can raise the hand. You can actually find out like when you're answering. Yeah, because he started the business because to increase the income. That's correct. Because by working 12 years, he actually only collect 1 lakh only saved. But you can see by doing a business, he earned 9 lakhs. Okay, second question. What are the 3 resources used by Taranga when setting up the business? Right. Any idea, Oshan? Okay, I'll ask this question from Oshan. What are the resources he used? In a bicycle winkle shop, what are the resources you can find? Like, especially like a garage. Any idea? Yeah, some of them actually, yeah. Yeah, metals. Yeah, metal, and you can see wrenches, and you can see sometimes they're using spanners, spare parts, sometimes tires, and like repair equipment, screwdrivers. Yeah, those are the resources. Not only sometimes you use right. Yeah, I'm getting some answers. Yeah, rubber tires. Correct. All that items are correct. So these are the main items he's using when doing a business, like especially winkle type of business. In application, right? I'll show you the main like marking scheme answer for this in a business organization. You can see the answer. Why do you think Taranga opened second-hand bicycle shop? He always wanted to run his business because he wanted to be his own boss. He also had a passion for the bicycle and spent a lot of his spare time restoring an old bicycle and selling them to local people as a hobby. That's why he motivated to make some money. So increase it. That's why when you're answering this question, always don't give some specific straight answers like to increase the income, to make more money. Don't like that. So explain question, always give some kind of like a paragraph, like with the help of the case study. Contextual answering is important. And the resources question, the answer I asked from the student, you can see 3 resources. In setting up a business, he can use premises, tools, equipments, spanners, pliers, screwdrivers, wrenches, spare bicycle parts, lubricants, stationery, electricity, mobile phone, so many things are given. So it's up to your imagination, right? You have to think about, okay, if it's a hospital, what are the equipments? If it is a,
Sir,
yeah,
sir, yeah, can't you take the grandmother's loan too?
that's also a resource, that's a financial resources. You can say, yeah, correct. It's a financial resources. You can say it's a not only these physical resources, even that also correct. Because in the resources mean land, labor, capital, and entrepreneurship, everything. So even the younger brother also resource, right? Also employs younger brother as a shop assistant, that also resource. Okay, the third question asking why business exists. Then we come into the conclusion of this answer. The business exists to provide goods and services. So this example, Taranga sold second-hand bicycle and carried out a repair and maintenance service for a bicycle owner. In the private sector, these goods and services are sold in the hope of the profit is made for the business owners. Mainly, why business exists to satisfy goods and services and make profit. Look at the way they answer that provided. This is the thing that you have to learn today, how to present your answer. Always don't write generic answers in the, if you're asking based on the case study, always you have to touch the case study. Look at the, every answer you can talk about the person's name, Tahanga, an example from the case study. Why do you think business exit? So then you can give the example from, in this case, Taranga sold second-hand bicycle, carried out repairs. So what is he doing? He's providing services in this the private sector business, and he's providing goods and services sold with the hope of earning profit for the business owners. Like that, that is how we have to prepare for the exams and answering and everything. I think from this question, what we learned today, we understand so many concepts, goods and services, needs and wants. Let's go to second page. 6 points we learned from this case study from business activity. Business is activity, right? Produce output, goods or services. You can see here. In this case, the Taranga repair maintenance business is a selling second-hand bicycle is a business activity. And second concept that we learned today, business is something selling goods and services, right? So this case, customer want to buy second-hand bicycle, or consumers repair, sometimes they need maintenance services. So it's provided by the Taranga. And third reason you can see resources are being used. Every business we need to use some resources. So this case he spent 300,000 from loan from grandma and 100,000 on savings. And fourth concept that we learned today, business carry number of other business functions like production, marketing, human resource, and financial management. So this case you can see even Kandy cycle shop also, they are doing everything. They market, they do some advertising campaign in the local area. So everything they, even small business also, they have to do everything. And fifth one, the concept, every business, external factors are affecting. Whatever the business you do, right? If the government say it's lockdown, so you have to listen to the government. You have to close the shop. You can't open it. Right? If government says the price of the gas increased by this much, price of the petrol increased by this much, all the imported items increased by this much, you have to take that prices. You're always bound to comply with the government laws and regulations. That's the fifth feature we understood today. The business always facing external environment. And final thing that we learned today, business aim to make a profit. There are exceptions always. The business are there for the business making profit, and sometimes not for profit organizations also there. But most of the people setting up a business to earn money. This case also the Kandy cycle shop, they earn a 900,600 profit at the end of the 2016. So that means mainly it's a profit motivation is there, profit motive business. So that's what we learned today from this case study. So it's a small case study we learned today. The mainly, so in order to sum up the thing, so what we learned today, business is anything. What is business activity? I think you now you got the answer. What is a business? Is anything that can satisfy human needs and wants, right? It's anything that can satisfy human needs and wants.